Hi Libra, this is Just with your weekly reading for December 19th to the 25th. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Libra, I'm definitely seeing for you guys this week, some of you may have said, done things that people have found to be hasty or like not the best decisions for you guys to make, not the best actions you're taking. Okay. Some of you have kind of put your swords down, if you will, and have decided to let some things go that you were hung up on. I feel like some of you are now starting to focus, moving toward the future rather than communicating and focusing on the past and continuing to want to confront your past. Albeit it's going to be a very slow process for you guys to kind of get away from that past energy. I feel like a lot of you guys are being more conscious coming into this week and going into 2017 in your intentions and intentionally wanting to not necessarily jump to conclusions, not necessarily want to be hasty in your actions or ways of thinking, and not necessarily caring about other people's judgments against your actions, okay, even if they feel like they're less than smart. Okay. I definitely see you guys reuniting from with people, so family members, friends, that sort of thing. Bringing gifts, definitely. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be celebrating this holiday in a very festive sort of way. Your children, for some of you, your children is all that's on your mind, and it's going to be you guys are gonna feel so happy this week. It's like you guys will be in your element. There's a level of abundance that's here for you guys. You guys are equally going to be giving to people. People will be giving you. You will be giving to others, and it's just going to feel really good. I feel like where there were problematic situations with a particular person, there could be someone that had a level of control over you. They no longer have that. Their ideas and judgments against how you handle your life literally has no effect on you. There's some type of relationship that was very problematic in the past, and I feel like there's just this balance that is very evident, and almost you're unaware to the level of commitment this situation will bring, because it's not what you do realize is that you guys have almost put the toxic, negative part of your relationship behind you. Okay. And there will be an effort in moving forward in a very in a more healthy way. Some of you will come into the week having done something that again was beyond, again, you rushing into conclusions and that sort of thing. But I feel like it was quickly squashed, and dissolved, like quickly. It wasn't something that you kind of held on to. And I feel like a lot of you guys are getting away from the jealousy, the possessiveness, the obsessiveness, not allowing people to have control over you, being very much confident in your own being, okay, being comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are. And I feel like because of that, you're getting away from whatever mental, emotional hangups. You're no longer cleaving to codependent relationships. Relationships that in the past were codependent are now being redefined. They will be. They have been, but I feel like a lot of you guys, because mentally you were unable to kind of let go of the past, there was still that holding on and things still feeling a bit codependent. But this will be the starting point of you guys getting away from that, of you guys getting more in a place that is very clear. A person is going to make themselves very clear about how they feel about you, and it no longer will be kind of wrapped in something that was once toxic. It will manifest itself to be something very beneficial, deep, and real. Okay. And I feel like this is going to be a really good week where if you had any problematic situations at the job, people are just getting along, especially with it being the holidays here in the States. People are more festive. They're more happy. They're more giving. I see potlucks and gifts being exchanged to you and your coworkers. Everyone is just in a very balanced mode. So it's very much a Jupiter and Libra moment that everyone seems to be having right now. You guys are very much in your own element and feeling very happy, abundant, and thankful, I feel, this week, because a lot of great things seems to be kind of falling into place. The only thing I would say is some of you going into next week, some of you may feel like your money has decreased a little bit, because again, there's been a lot of just, I wouldn't say overspending, but being very generous and gift giving and making other people happy, and not necessarily being fearful to spend, because I feel like a lot of you are very clear that this will be made back up. Your money will be made back up. So money, again, you may find yourself feeling a little fearful about your money. Like, again, you did have Saturn in your second house a few years ago, I think a couple of years ago. So it may be a little bit of that still trying to kick up that fear of like, do I have enough? And I bet I spend this because, that sort of thing. But with so much happiness and emotionally freely giving coming to you, and you guys are going to know very quickly that, you want to do it, even if it puts you a bit in deficit, which I feel like is more mentally you thinking it's putting you in this deficit than the reality of it, because a lot of you guys are doing really well for yourselves. But again, confusion coming to an end, and things really for this week looks to be really good. Where things were negative and toxic, there's really going to be an abundance of love, connecting with people, and really there being a new opportunity to reestablish relationships that will be long lasting and will be very balanced and equally giving to one another. So that's what I have for you guys for this week. And I do include work too. With it being the holiday week, a lot of people are traveling. A lot of the cards are communicating in a more person to person energy. So it's, it could be, to go to the lengths of, well, work is going to be, it's not your typical week. The rest of this month, particularly in the States, a lot of people are traveling. They're in a more festive, energy, because we're preparing for Christmas as well as the New Year. So with that, I'm seeing a lot of like family, friends, loved ones, lovers, that sort of thing. And that's why I'm communicating as such. So with that, I will close with your reading. If you would like to comment below and you'd like to share with us your thoughts or how this relates to you, please do so, because we would love to hear from you. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Libra.